Good morning and welcome to DCT. Just waiting for Facebook. Hopefully that starts soon. Well, it's day 14 of the Take the DCT 28-day challenge. DCT stands for Deep Coherence Technique, but we've developed a program around it that is designed to disrupt autopilot and hack bad habits. Why? Well, the average person spends about 95% of their day unconscious, and about 45% of their habits are also unconscious, automated experiences. Now, the tail end of that is the result is that your life becomes very predictable. And so, to compensate for that, what most of us do is we seek out novelty. So, we go after um, whether it's entertainment or we go shopping or some other consumption avenue. We seek to enrich what feels like a very humdrum um, groundhog life. But really, at the root of that experience is the fact that our life has become a series of habits, and those habits need to be periodically looked at and audited. And this is what the most successful people on the planet do regularly. They have to account for every single second of their time because their time is so expensive. So when we start to think of our time as a diminishing precious commodity, a bit like a crypto coin, I think you can begin to understand that time management is at the heart of a successful life. Like again, today is hump day. So normally by about this time, we will see around about 50% of people lose interest in the 28 days. This isn't just about what we're doing here. The estimation is that most New Year's resolutions out of 800 million different types of whether it's gym membership, whether it's a new diet, a new job, most of those will be left abandoned by January 19, and we're at January 23rd. So if you're still here, well done. But this is hump day. We are halfway through our program, 28 days, day 14. So I would like to spend, there's no script today, there's no great big spiel or facts or anything like that. All I would like you to do today is to commend yourself for showing up again, to commend yourself for being willing to look at your habits and to make small, seemingly insignificant changes. But as we know from the data, those small changes over time with repetition build up, they stack up. And eventually you get into a cycle of living where you're just aware of every single moment of your time and you pack it out. You really live large. You begin to have a high agency lifestyle. Now, that is no different from the most successful people on this planet. And it's a really easy hack, except it isn't. It means that you have to show up to do the same thing on a different day, which can also feel like a groundhog day experience. But repetition is the only thing that's going to kick the bad habits to the curb. So again, today we're going to just make this short and sweet. It's hump day. We're halfway through. Pat on the back. Well done. Well done. Nothing to do today except rest on your laurels. And I'm going to share today a very quick expedited DCT. What is DCT? DCT is deep coherence technique. It is a 5-step grounding meditation that very quickly gets you centered and calm and focused. It's changed my life. It's changed the lives of countless others. So we do that at the end of our program every day. But I'm going to give you a very quick version of this technique because sometimes we're in a hurry. Sometimes we're late for work. Sometimes things happen. and we get knocked about, and we maybe just want a really quick technique to get us back into our body, back into being grounded and present so that we can make the best decisions, so that we're not pulled around, so that we're not impulsive. Well, today we're going to do a quick version of DCT, and it goes like this. So, put your feet flat on the ground. There's 5 steps. This is step number 1. The most important thing in any situation is to bring your awareness always to the ground that you're stood on, because that is where you are literally anchored in and grounded to. And the earth has a resonance that will calm you down. It's why when you're anxious or you need a reboot, you go into nature. It's the same frequency. So when you stand on the earth, it can be in your house, on a grounding mat, on a wooden floor, it doesn't matter. Stand with your feet on the ground, shoes and socks off, and just bring your awareness to the ground beneath your feet. And you bring your awareness until in the end, your feet and the ground become one. Now, a very easy way to do that is to imagine as you bring your awareness down to your feet that you've got a root system that has literally plugged you into the earth. And step 1 is remembering that and connecting to that root system. Ground, step 1. Step 2, it's really important that you breathe properly because your body needs oxygen. But more importantly, your parasympathetic nervous system needs to be constantly calmed down because of all the distractions in our lives. So we're going to take 5 deep breaths, big deep breaths. We're going to breathe through our nose. We're going to count 2, and we're going to exhale more slowly through our mouth. 5 deep breaths. So stay breathing through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, and make sure that you flush your body with oxygen. And notice that along with the groundedness, you're going to feel more embodied and calmer. Step number 3, we're going to become aware of our physical surroundings. Arm's length all around is your electromagnetic field. Now, simply by doing this, fanning all the way around, if you're standing up, bend down, all the way to the ground, all the way up, out to the sides, will connect you to your electromagnetic field. It will remind you that you are bigger than just this body. You are part of something larger, and that something larger is a biofield that is connected to the quantum field, aka your environment. So just putting your arms out and moving your hands around will connect you to the greater field that is you. Step number 4, we're going to go straight into a heart connection. So put your hands together. This signals to the monkey mind that something sacred is about to happen. So we want to quieten down the monkey mind, bring our hands together. We want to press in to our heart. We want to open our hands, and we want to imagine entering into the space between our hands and becoming one with a great, powerful light that is inside your heart. So see that light, feel that light, become one with that light. This is the empowered you, the I am that I am. And so what we're going to do is we're going to expand that light out. Again, this is an expedited DCT today for when you're on the go and you need to quickly click back in. So run that out, run that light out. Remind yourself that you are more than just this physical body. Run it out into the field and visualize your field lighting up like a golden globe all the way around your body. So that's going to give you a sense of security, a sense of protection, which is going to keep you grounded. Now remember that you're not alone. Step number 5. We are indeed connected to a greater community, people like us, but also non-human beings that are here to help. And we can ask them for help anytime because they hold space with us. So how you do that is you put your hands together like this, forming a vortex symbol. You bring it up to the top of your head. Now, granted, if you're in a public space, you might want to do this in your head. Up to you. So see this in your mind's eye, in front of the pineal gland. Connect to the greater quantum field, the universe that is there to support you and has your best interests at heart. And now bring in that power, that extra power that you may be needing. Bring it in. Run it through the third eye. And then run it down into the heart, which has been activated. And now the heart, because it is more than a pump or an organ, it is a portal. And it's a centripetal sphere device. It can take that energy and it can begin to waveform what we call coherence. Coherence is more than peace. It is a deep, grounded knowing of oneself, where you don't get pushed around. And it is a wonderful foundation to run your life from. So see a wave or a ripple forming in front of you on a still lake. See that rippling out, 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 all the way to the edge of the globe around you that you have primed with power. So feel that wave of coherence flooding your body, flooding your biotechnology, but more than that, it's going to run out in all directions throughout your day. Now, again, this is a really good quick practice if you're preparing for something that feels a little anxious for you or stressful. You just need to calm. This is a great way to do that. And as you are in a position of power and that you run your space, no one else does, bring that recognition back in. Put your hands in front of you. You can visualize this as well. And in your mind, you can say out loud in your mind, and so it is. For I command my space and I bless my day. And I bless this situation that is about to unfold, that the highest outcome will occur. Because I understand that the quantum field and my on power, I am, has the highest intention for me. I trust and I let go. I trust and I let flow. What will be, but I will stay present. I will stay grounded and I will stay in my power. And no one can mess with that. So happy hump day. You made it halfway. Let's keep going because the best is yet to come. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you guys really, really soon.